Hi, I'm Madison Webb.
And I'm Melissa Harris. This is E! News.
Happy anniversary, Kris and Bruce Jenner. Monday marked the 23rd wedding anniversary of Kris and Bruce Jenner, which was celebrated even though the couple separated in October. Awkward.
Kris posted a throwback picture of her Instagram of them dressed to impress with the caption, "Happy anniversary to one of the most amazing men I know. I love you. Wow, 23 years. Hashtag love. Hashtag we are officially vintage."
While their parents can't figure out what they're doing with their marriage, Kylie and Kendall Jenner were found running around at the Coachella Music Festival all weekend with their new bestie, Selena Gomez.
Selena was also found there having a Coachella reunion with her ex, Justin Bieber. Rumor has it, she is loving him like a love song baby.
Other stars like Katy Perry, Beyonce, and Joe Jonas were found at the music festival this weekend.
For more gossip, check out our website, eonline.com.
Thanks for joining us on tonight's edition of Entertainment Tonight.
Hi, welcome to Baseball Tonight. We have a fantastic show for you. I'm Connor Tomko.
And I'm Cortland Ivy. Today, we're discussing the epic World Series matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Houston Astros. Connor, what do you think about this matchup?
Hi, what do you think of this Steve Bartman fella? What kind of impact will he have on the series?
This is the first time the Cubs have been to the World Series in 69 years, and the last time they won it was 105 years ago.
That's a very long time.
Yeah, it is. Did you also know that Chris Carter of the Astros?
Hi, did you know that Carter spelled backwards is Retrac? That sounds a lot like Reptar, like the dinosaur from Rugrats.
Well, that's all the time we have. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night after Game 1. I'm Cortland Ivy.
I'm Connor Tomko. Good night.
This just in here on Lebron Center, LeBron James ate a bowl of Cheerios for breakfast. More details to come.
But first, we debate the origins of LeBron's ever-receding hairline. Is it a gift from God? And in what ways does it make him the greatest player of all time? All that next on LeBron Center.
Welcome to LeBron Center. I'm Matt Mitchell.
And I'm Graham Caulfield. Interesting development in Miami. LeBron James slept with my ex-wife. Turns out, I don't have an ex-wife, and the guy wasn't LeBron. This is very disappointing. I'm going to cry myself to sleep tonight, Matt.
Great stuff, Graham. In other news, LeBron James opened a bag of M&Ms today, and one of our sources confirms that it was, in fact, a yellow one. It seems all but certain now that LeBron will be a Laker next year.
We now bring in our NFL draft expert, Mel Kiper Jr. Mel?
Todd. According to my research, LeBron James will be the #1 overall pick in the NFL draft. Graham?
3 things. First, you're not Mel. Second, my name's not Todd. And third, LeBron is the greatest football player of all time. Well, that's all the time we have on LeBron Center. We'll see you next time.
I love you, LeBron.
Hello, I'm Ben Nicholas.
And I'm Monica Yadoshkaite.
Today has been a breakthrough for our country.
Yes, it has. Ben, today a question has risen. Which natural peanut butter tastes the best?
Natural peanut butter is loosely defined as a product that does not contain partially hydrogenated oil, a trans fat-laden ingredient that makes classic peanut butter so silky smooth.
The problem with real natural peanut butter is that there is no emulsifying agent in the recipe to bind the peanut butter into a velvety texture. The result is often a mixture that eventually separates, leaving a thick, sludge-like goo at the bottom of the jar and an unappealing runny oil at the top that needs to be stirred.
To counteract this issue, brands have added palm oil to their recipe. To find out which brand would taste more natural, we needed tasters. Now we send you to Jasmine Adams with the rest of the story.
As you know, people want to know which brand tastes more natural. Well, the test was administered and we wanted to show the video, but due to technical difficulties, we can now announce the natural taste. And the winner happens to be True Natural. We want to thank all of the contestants. Now back to you, Monica.
Well, we want to thank all the contestants for out and trying the peanut butters. So for now, we want to sign off. I am Monica Yadashkaite.
And I'm Ben Nicholas, signing off.
No need for the gym when looking for a spouse. Just hit up your nearest tattoo parlor.
A growing trend in young couples today may leave you permanently scarred, but luckily there's a way to make the best of a bad situation.
Popular A&E television show Bad Ink has created a new popularity in tattoo removal alternatives. Studies show that tattoo removal can hurt up to 10 times more than the actual tattoo. Why remove a mistake when you can simply turn it into art?
By simple renovation, something that once was a huge mistake can lead to a great conversation on your next date. Just be sure before you make it permanent with ink, you make it permanent with papers. With TGN News, I'm Annie.
And I'm Katie. Make today a TGN day.
Welcome to Oklahoma News Channel 3. I'm Mackenzie Brotzman.
And I'm Christina Allen, and we're here with your breaking sports news update.
After his 6th season as the Oklahoma State men's head basketball coach, Travis Ford has been fired, and Oklahoma State officials have released that Bill Self of the Kansas Jayhawks will take his place.
Ford led the Cowboys to a season record of 21-13 with 8-10 in Big 12 play. The Cowboys finished 8th in the Big 12, leaving them in the bottom third. Cowboys men basketball advanced to the quarterfinals of the Big 12 tournament, in which they lost to Kansas. The team also lost in the second round of the NCAA tournament to Gonzaga. This record was not satisfactory to Oklahoma State Athletic Director Mike Holder.
Oklahoma State has released that Self is to begin at the start of the 2014-2015 season and will be moving to Stillwater shortly. Self has won countless awards for his skill in coaching men's basketball. Self is who we need to take our team to the level we want to be at, Mike Holder said of Self. Cowboy basketball should have a bright future ahead of them with Self leading the way.
For more information, visit our website at oklahomanewschannel3.com for all your breaking sports news. I'm Christina Allen.
And I'm Mackenzie Brotzman. Good night.
Hello, I'm Jessica Stacy.
And I'm Brandon Crossnow.
We have a whale of a tale for you tonight.
In 1970, an 8-ton whale carcass washed onto the shore in Florence, Oregon. After sitting on the beach for a number of days, the citizens of Florence could no longer endure the stench of the whale.
Sounds like one whale of a problem.
Highway engineer George Thornton felt this left the community with only one option: to explode the whale. So, Thornton assembled a team to lay a half-ton of dynamite within the whale.
People came from all over the county to witness this unprecedented fireworks display.
Chunks of blubber showered the beach and bystanders and spanned over a quarter mile.
There she blows!
Despite their valiant efforts, a majority of the whale remained intact. The team decided that burying the whale would now be the best course of option.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's all we have time for. Thanks for tuning in to Historical Breaking News.
Hi, I'm Hannah Slater.
And I'm Ann Ron. Welcome to OK State News. Have you heard of Yik Yak? If not, you're probably not a student at Oklahoma State. Yik Yak is a new social media app on which users can see a live feed of posts shared within a 5-mile radius and upvote what they like and downvote what they don't.
That's right, Ann. What makes Yik Yak so unique, you might ask? It's the fact that all posts are completely anonymous, no profiles or passwords. The only identification that comes with each post is the GPS location from where it was posted. Yik Yak seems to be the best place to talk badly about something or say something you wouldn't say out loud. Some of the comments are quite inappropriate, but here are some things posted on the app that we know to be true. People in Greek houses and people who aren't Greek aren't friends.
People who played Humans vs. Zombies were not cool.
Everyone hates someone named Ival.
Frat guys are stupid.
Frat guys are cool. Wait, what?
The app is truth, Hannah. Don't question it.
16 people like Dylan.
Apparently, 2 people went out in Stillwater 38 minutes ago.
If you want to hear more 100% reliable news the second it happens, check out Yik Yak.
That's all we have time for today. Thanks for tuning in to OK State News.
This is the story all about how his life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. We'll tell you how he became the prince of a town called BelAir. Here's Jordan in the field.
Thank you, Elizabeth. In West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground is where he spent most of his days, chilling out, maxing out, relaxing all cool, and he's shooting some b-ball outside of the school when a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in his neighborhood. He got in one little fight and his mom got scared. She said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in BelAir." Back to you.
He pulled up to the house about 7 or 8 and he yelled to the cabbie, "Yo home, smell you later." Looked at his kingdom, he was finally there to sit on his throne as the Prince of BelAir. Thank you and good night.
Hi, I'm Alley Cat.
And I'm Taylor Wise Meow.
Today we are going to discuss how perfect cats are.
Personally, I think you're kidding yourself if you don't like cats.
Agreed. The most superior breed is the Persian cat.
Yes, they are so fluffy and smart.
More like geniuses. Did you hear about that Persian cat who saved their owner's life?
I heard it dragged its owners out of their house when it was on fire.
That's furry possum.
Wow, cats really are perfect.
Join us next week to discuss more cat talk. I'm Alley Cat.
And I'm Taylor Wise Meow. Keep your catitude, Oklahoma.
Good evening. My name is Drew Uthier, and welcome to the Cowboy Network Daily Entertainment News Update. The U.S. Department of Citizenship and Immigration Services has announced recording artist Justin Bieber's work visa has been revoked and he will be escorted back to his home country of Canada. While en route to the border, the convoy stopped in Stillwater and Justin has graciously granted an interview and is in studio with us today. Justin?
What's up?
Sources have told me that upon your return, you will be elected Prime Minister of Canada. If so, what would be your first action?
Probably just change our outdated national anthem to Baby, 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 oh Canada.
What?
I give the believers what they want.
How do you know what they want?
By channeling their emotion through a process called Bieber location. We're all connected, and the believers will stand strong through these difficult times, and we shall return.
Thank you, Justin, for those enlightening comments, and we'll see you next week.
Hi there, I'm Amanda Sebring.
And I am Jordan Bridges.
The speech is my recital.
I think it's very vital.
To rock.
A rhyme.
That's right.
On time.
It's Tricky is the title. Here we go.
It's tricky to rock a rhyme, that's right on time. It's tricky, tricky, tricky.
I met this little girlie.
Her hair was kinda curly.
Went to her house to bust her out.
I had to leave real early.
These girls are really sleazy.
All they can say is please me.
Or spend some time and rock a rhyme.
I said it's not that easy.
Yeah, okay, that's it for us right now. Okay, bye.
Hi, my name's Jefferson Steelflex.
I'm Summer Stabe, and you're watching LAME News.
Well, yesterday on the Stillwater campus of Oklahoma State University, a tragic accident occurred between a boy, his bike, and a squirrel.
Police reports show this man as the rider of a Titan bicycle, which hit a squirrel that was crossing a sidewalk by the Life Sciences building. The rider saw the squirrel come across the sidewalk and slow down.
Unfortunately, the squirrel had eaten 3 too many nuts and was too fat to cross the sidewalk fast enough, and the squirrel was immediately sent to the nearest animal urgent care facility where they had the tools that are specifically designed for that sort of situation.
After hours of surgery, the anticipation was finally over when the squirrel passed through the threshold and into the afterlife of squirrel heaven. As for the cyclist, he will live a long, happy, squirrel-free life at Oklahoma State.
Well, yes, he will, Summer. And thanks for watching. I'm Jefferson Steelflex.
I'm Summer Stabe, and we'll see you next time on LAME News.
Hi, I'm Mason Doherty, and welcome to the NBA Draft Show. We are joined today by all of a sudden superstar Maurice Johnson, who tried out for the Philadelphia 76ers at the Colvin at OSU and made the team. How is it like going to a winning team like the Sixers?
I'm extremely excited to be going to a team like the Sixers.
So what was the tryout like?
Well, I made a couple of left-handed layups, and they already said I'm better than James Anderson, so they offered me the shooting guard spot.
Well, thanks for your time, Maurice. After break, we'll talk to LeBron James about what he had for breakfast.
Good morning and happy Friday, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Bowler University's Morning News. My name is Savannah Serval, and here's the inside scoop on all things BU. On Thursday, Cheyenne Morton, BU's star women's basketball player, celebrated her 6-month anniversary with her boyfriend, Shane Hoffwoman. Hoffwoman bought Morton a small necklace, but the drop of silver wasn't the only surprise Morton got from him. Here's Jill Hunley outside the basketball stadium with a bit more information.
Savannah, yes, Hoffwoman cooked chicken and rice for the couple, but went about it a bit differently than most. He prepared the rice as normal, but intentionally undercooked Morton's piece of chicken. The food gave Morton food poisoning, and she is unable to play in tonight's game versus BU's biggest rival, True Manning University.
Thank you, Jill. As it turns out, both of Hoffwoman's parents graduated from True Manning University. Born and raised a Bronco, Hoffwoman said he just wanted to do his part to help his team win. Morton is improving and expected to return for Tuesday's game versus Perry College. And when we come back, get in the know about that H2O. Information on why the liquid coming from your sink looks more like Dr. Pepper than water. Thanks for joining us this morning. We'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Taryn Corningstone.
And I'm Austin Burgundy.
This just in, a precious picture of a puppy dog. Look at how sweet he is.
That is one fine, furry-licious canine right there. In other news, baseball. The Texas Rangers won yesterday with Donnie Murphy hitting a home run in the win against the Oakland A's. Whammy.
Breaking news. This picture of a kitten has just captured the hearts of our studio this evening.
Aww. Kittens are cute, but shoplifters are not. Our top story tonight is a suspected shoplifter in the Union last week. The suspect's picture has been posted all over social media in the desperate attempt to capture him stealing a piece of clothing worth $40 to $60.
Austin, that's the guy from SpongeBob.
Are you sure? I didn't know it.
We actually don't have a picture of him.
OSU Police asks you to contact the department if you know anything about this man, so justice can be served for the university that makes you pay for imported squirrels and walking on grass.
Speaking of squirrels, we will end our program with this little guy. Thank you for ending your day the best way. I'm Taryn Corningstone.
And I'm Austin Burgundy. Stay American, America.
Hello and good evening. I'm Jingle Jangle.
And I'm Mr. Whiskers.
Here in California, today's topic is Scoop a Poop. We are taking a look on some of the ongoing problems within our community.
Earlier today, News Meow went to Central Bark and captured footage of the disturbing issues we're facing today.
Kittensons are allowing their humans to freely use the restroom on public lawns, which is causing some rather messy predicaments.
That's right, Jingle Jangle. So if we all work together and scoop a poop, I'm confident we can all live in a cleaner litter and avoid this catastrophe.
Well, that's it for tonight. Tune in tomorrow night to find out why Mr. Grumpy Kitten is so grumpy.
Hi, I'm Maddie McGrew with the O State Report. Today we would like to bring you a story from China involving pandas and their favorite pastime. Everyone knows that pandas like to sleep and munch on bamboo, but our reporter Meg Noble has found that pandas have a new favorite pastime. We'll go live to China for details on this late breaking news.
Thanks, Maddie. We are here at Chengdu Research Base of Giant Panda Breeding during Panda Awareness Week, or PAW. Now, as you can see behind me, these panda cubs have just been introduced to an important childhood milestone, the slide. And the result is pure pandemonium. Back to you, Maddie.
Thanks, Meg. We hope you'll join us next time. Thank you and good night.
Good afternoon. I'm Savannah Serval, along here with my colleagues at the public media station. Tonight's top story is about a man who yesterday couldn't be found. We are almost live on tomorrow's scene with field reporter Monterey Jack. Jack, what can you tell us about this tragic situation?
Yeah, hello, Savannah. It seems we have a bit of a situation here at the mansion. It appears that a man named Waldo has mysteriously gone missing amongst the crowd. Eyewitnesses say this isn't the first time Waldo's gone missing.
What can you see right now, Jack? It seems like there's a lot going on behind you.
Yeah, Savannah, there's definitely quite a stir behind me. Waldo was last seen wearing a striped white and red shirt. He seems to have blended into the crowd, and authorities just don't have the time or the attention span to search for him.
Maybe they need to call in the crew in charge of finding that Malaysia plane, Jack.
It's interesting you say that. The authorities are calling in several toddlers to search for Waldo, as they feel not only are they the most qualified, but it also helps develop the young mind.
Invigorating. From all of us here at PMS, have a great night. And remember, if you've ever had a fear of hurdles, you can get over it.